Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Papa Bear and I will be your host for the evening. Thank you all for coming out tonight and being part of the WFCW Exterminate pay-per-view. We have 7 world-class matches in store for you here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. First time ever matches in a rivalry that has been brewing so long in the WFCW. Finally, and I say this with the utmost respect to both of them, finally, this rivalry has come to an end here tonight. If you have been following the WFCW, if you have been on track and keeping up to date, you know the rivalry that I'm talking about. And that's between the People's Champ, Jay New, and the WFCW face that runs the place, the champ that owns the camp. AJ Styles said it best. Anthony at Dog Bryant, ladies and gentlemen, who has been dominating the WFCW since its beginning. We also have Keith K-Dog, one of the best, if not the best in all the WFCW, defending his TV title against not one, but 2 of the WFCW finest. And also, ladies and gentlemen, we saw what they did in the Japan show. And tonight, those 6 men do it again. The Dangerous Alliance, the 2-man power trip, and Disciples are all going head to head in the first ever triple tag team table elimination match. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot be more hyped for tonight. And again, we want to thank each and every one of you for coming out. We have 7 great matches again, ladies and gentlemen. So without further ado, Earl does this so well, but I'm going to do my best to copy it. Thank you for being a part and join us tonight with the WFCW. Let's get tonight's show underway. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being a part of this. I cannot wait. This has been a pay-per-view that has been brewing for so long, and I can't wait to get it underway, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the WFCW Exterminate pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. And without further ado, we're going to kick things off in a way it should be at a pay-per-view like this. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The WFCW Hardcore title is on the line in a 5-way elimination, hardcore rules, falls any count anywhere match. We have the champion, Duke, the former champ, 90 Zoe, aka the human suplex machine. We have Malcolm. We have Donzel. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be a match for the ages. This will be one you don't want to miss. We know how much that hardcore title has meant to some of these superstars, especially to the likes of 90 Zoe, a man who used that title to revitalize, to re-legitimize, and legitimize his career to showing that he is still one of the best in this business. And if you're new to this channel, hit that like and subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. This is the best place for all wrestling fans. This is the land of opportunity. And right now you see that these men have a golden opportunity to become hardcore champion. Now with 90 Zoe, it does seem like Duke has had his number over the past few weeks. And let's not forget, Duke had the upset of all upsets when he debuted as a mystery opponent and defeated 90 Zoe for that hardcore title. And we all seen what this hardcore title has been like, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a stepping stone for so many men to go out there and compete week after week, night after night, putting their bodies on the line. And all these men are deserving of winning that hardcore title. Now, 90s, the only thing I can say is what's going through his head right now. Because it seems like Duke has been over him. It seems like he just can't climb the mountain that is Duke. We've seen Donzel since becoming a full-time superstar of what he's capable of doing. His battles with the People's Champ Jay New are second to none. And now, our very first match of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. And making his way to the ring, it is the former WFCW Hardcore Champ, 90s. And this man right here, ladies and gentlemen, you could tell he wants his title back. He has been so intense, ladies and gentlemen. He has been going out there putting on dominant performances. But against Duke, his reign came to an end. And he would want nothing more to get that belt back around his waist where it rightfully belongs in his ass. And this man, I'm going to tell you like this, ladies and gentlemen, he is a technician in that ring. A bona fide suplex monster. Each time, ladies and gentlemen, he went out there, he performs at the highest. Win or lose, he is a very humble man, but he wants that belt back tonight. And here comes another scary and dangerous man, ladies and gentlemen. This is Donzel. Ladies and gentlemen, you would think a man of his size would not go to the top rope, but Donzel goes to that top rope every chance he gets. He is a man who's not afraid to risk it all for the sake of winning the match. He's a big man that moves like he's a cruiserweight at times, ladies and gentlemen. And let's not forget, he came close. He really did came close to beating Lonzo for that hardcore title in that match they had. He came so close to defeating John. And I'll never forget when him and the People's Champ Jay New, where they shattered the ring. And Donzel said it, I am back full time, so look out. Hey, whoa, who's this, ladies and gentlemen? Who is this? That can't be who I think it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that is one of our highly new acquisitions. Ladies and gentlemen, he is here in the WFCW. I thought the rumors were a lie, but he is here. China is here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. China is making his debut. I had no idea. I heard the rumors that he was coming up. I heard the rumors that he was doing everything that they wanted and beyond the Performance Center. But to see him here live and in person, oh my good, ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a treat with China tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I've had the pleasure of seeing this man in the Performance Center. And now he is here with us in the WFCW, ladies and gentlemen. You want to talk about an in-ring tactician? Then look no further. This man, oh wow, I'm just stunned in the China is here in the WFCW. This is monumental. And here comes the WFCW Hardcore Champ, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Duke. Duke. The big dog. Duke himself. Making his way to the ring. And those X's signify exterminate. And that's what Duke is looking to do tonight. Exterminate each and every one of these opponents. Duke has been on the tear since he got here, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, when Duke made his debut, I was just as shocked as the rest of the world, and I was even more surprised when he picked up the championship belt off of 90s. That was a true shock, ladies and gentlemen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a man who's been away for a while, getting himself together. The man himself, Mac Wfcw, ladies and gentlemen. And now he is back in the business, ladies and gentlemen. I had a chance to catch up with him earlier today, and this man said his persona will be unleashed tonight. You know, he's been out there grinding. That's what Malcolm does, ladies and gentlemen. He grinds. And let me tell you something, when he grinds, that is one scary man, because when you fight him, he is at the best that he can possibly be, ladies and gentlemen. And to see him back, look at him. He got a couple fans out there for Mac Wfcw. It's good to see him back, though, ladies and gentlemen. But does he have what it takes to win that hardcore title here tonight? I gotta admit, the scary one in this match is none other than Duke. China, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say Duke because we've seen what Duke can do, but China, you don't know what he's capable of. I know what he's capable of, but these men in the ring have no idea what he's capable of. And that's what it's all about right there. A 5-pack challenge, ladies and gentlemen. And again, we want to thank you all for coming out and being part of the WFCW. And now, the first match of the night, we're underway. And Duke went straight after Donzel, and China scoping the ring. And China now has suplex on Duke. And 90s the belly on the outside, onto the inside on Malcolm. And Donzel, and now Duke got Donzel. What does he got to win? And Duke slamming Donzel face first to the ground. And now China stomping on Don, and now Duke putting a little teamwork going by China and Duke. Now China throwing Donzel over the top rope. And Duke showing his power with a suplex to the inside of the ring. And 90s and Malcolm going at it over there in the top corner. Chopped by Malcolm. Headbutt by Malcolm. Got 90s on the corner. And look at Malcolm using that forearm to rake the face of him. And Donzie now fighting back against China. And now Malcolm has 90s on the corner and now stomping his foot right into the chest and sternum of 90s. And Malcolm with a mean right hand on the Duke, but Duke with a counter. Duke tried to go for a close-up, and Malcolm caught him, slammed him with an STO of his own. And now Donzie on the outside with China. Big chop by Donzie, but chop back by China. Duke slamming Malcolm to the ground. Big boot by Duke on the Malcolm. And now picking Malcolm up, hip toss by Malcolm. And China throwing Donzel right back in the ring and going in after him. And China trying to hit Donzie, but club Malcolm right in his head. And now Duke looking for his target. Just push Malcolm away with that cross body. And now 90s back in the ring. And China counter on him by Donzel. Counter by China. Try to go for the kick, but Donzie with a counter. Right hand. Forearm by China. And Donzie shook his head. Not today. Slammed him down in a Boston Crab. And look at Malcolm trying to get those blows in. And then throwing 90s back into the corner. And China with a clubbing blow on the Duke. On the Duke. And 90s with a knee right to the face of Malcolm. Try to go for a hit. Malcolm with a counter. China counter the chop of his own. Gotta go for another kick, but Duke hit him in the knee. And 90s the master suplex. Try to go for a double arm suplex, but Malcolm had it scouted. Duke with a counter on the China. Low blow by Malcolm. And like I said, anything goes in this match. And Duke powerbomb on the China. But China rolls out the ring. And now he sets his attention to Malcolm. Those Duke forearms, Duke elbows right into the jaw and neck of Malcolm. And Duke now taunting. And Malcolm slowly rolling to the outside onto the apron to get himself. But 90-0 going right after Duke, but it didn't flinch with Duke with another big boot on the 90-0. And then a stomp by Donzie. And the strength of Donzie, but Malcolm hit him right in the face. And Malcolm, fisherman suplex. And 90-0 with a submission lock on Duke. And Duke is fighting out of it. And what's Malcolm doing? Malcolm has a sledgehammer, and he just hit Donzel in the head with the sledgehammer. And now, and look at China. Look at the kicks by China on the Duke, and a kick to the head. And Malcolm with that diving flying press right on the China. And look at 90-0 going for the cover on Duke. Duke kicked out. Nice Samoan drop by by Donzie. And 90-0, look at this. Duke on his shoulders, straight out flatline. And China got Donzie in a submission. Is Donzie going to tap? Is Donzie going to tap to China? He got it locked in. And Donzie just too big the power of Duke on the 90-0 and Donzie. And Duke. But 90-0 fighting out of that grip and the headbutt on the Duke. Trying to go for that choke slam. And now 90-0 got Duke. And Malcolm, look at Malcolm. Oh man, out of nowhere on 90-0. And going in for the quick cover. 1, 2, and 90-0 just kicked out the nick of time. But Duke, with the power, gorilla press up on the Malcolm and dropping him straight down. And Duke, the power game of Duke is being on display. But 90-0 with a close arm on the Malcolm and then try to go to Duke. But Duke had it well scouted. And now Duke with a spine buster on the 90-0. But 90-0 kicks him right off with that big boot to the face. Picking Duke up what 90-0 got in store. Try to go for a super kick. And now throwing Duke to the corner. Do we know the history with these two? But look at Donzel, got China up. And Donzel with the Donzie driver on the China. And now picking China up. China with the wave on the counter. But Duke bomb on the Zoe. And Zoe wisely rolling out the ring. And Duke now going to China with another gorilla press slam. And dropping China down. But Donzie got Duke backdrop on the Duke. And now Duke wisely rolling out the ring. And Donzie, atomic drop on the China. And he caught Malcolm. Malcolm tried to throw a punch, but Donzie caught him. Power bomb by Donzie. But Malcolm kicks him off. And now China. Miss. He tried to go at Malcolm, but miss. And now with the forearm on the Malcolm. And now he is picking Malcolm up. But Malcolm with a European uppercut counter. Donzie with a blow to the back of China. And Donzie got China up again. The Donzie driver for a second time. And Donzie, I don't know why he ain't go for the cover there, but a European uppercut by counter. And 90-0 showing a suplex machine on the Malcolm. And China with those kicks again on the Donzie. And now 90-0, he's trying to grab Donzie, but Donzie fought out of it. And 90-0 has Donzie. He's picking him up. Power bomb on the Donzie. And now Duke going after Donzie, the bigger man in the match. But Donzie with a right hand to Duke face. Duke, And Duke and Donzie again fighting. Zoe, German suplex on the Donzie. 1, 2, and Donzie kicked out at the nick of time. And now Donzie throwing 90-0 to the rope. Donzie trying to go for a belly to belly, but 90-0 fights out of it. And here comes Malcolm on the 90-0. Bam! With the DDT. The DDT on the 90-0. And going in for the cover. 1, 2, And 90 Zoe has been eliminated by Malcolm. He will not be getting his belt back. And China drop kick to the knee on the Duke. And a forearm, elbow to Malcolm. Headbutt by Malcolm on the China. Duke with a clothesline to the back of China's head. Clothesline again to China. And now Duke picking up China. And Malcolm got him. China slams Duke to the ground. Now he got a single leg crab locked in. Malcolm is sitting there watching a clubbing blow to China. And Donzie taking it. And China so quick with a German suplex. Look at the bridge on China to go in for the pin. And Donzie with the Donzie driver on Malcolm. But why did he go for the pin on Malcolm? Malcolm is stretched out. Someone needs to pin him. And Donzie just threw China over the top rope. And now Duke sizing up Malcolm. Malcolm slaps Duke's hands off him. And a shoulder truck. And now Malcolm got the DDT house locked. And it's on Duke now. And Malcolm going in for the cover on Duke. And we will have a new hardcore champion here tonight. We are down to 3. And Donzie shut Malcolm's power up down. And Donzie going in for a quick cover. And Malcolm kicked out. We are down to Donzie, Malcolm, and China. And China with a forearm. And another diving punch. And Malcolm getting Donzie. And China got Malcolm in the corner. What's he going to do here? And Donzie is in a daze. Missed with the drop kick. China again missing. But he got some of Malcolm. And Donzie clothesline by China on the Donzel. But Donzie slams him to the ground. And Donzie got China up. He's going for the third. A Donzie driver on the China for a third time. And Donzie picking China up. And again, countered by China. And Duke, he can't believe he just lost his belt and is now going to the back. And Malcolm, see China. He's going directly at China. Backdrop on the China, dropping on the back of his neck and head. And now Malcolm and Donzel, the only 2 left in the ring. And Malcolm going after those big old legs on Donzie. And now he's trying to, but Donzie with the clip up. And Donzie, but a counter by Malcolm to get him off him. Clothesline by Malcolm, laying Donzie there, and Donzie may be out of it. Donzie might just be out of it. And Malcolm going for that fisherman suplex. No, Donzie with the counter. Clothesline by Donzel. And now he got him up. And Donzie going for the Donzie driver again. Kabam on the Malcolm. But you got to pin him down. And Donzie now going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Malcolm has been eliminated. So it's down to Donzie and China. One of these men will be the hardcore champ. And Donzie, atomic drop on China. And that took a lot out of Donzie. This match, you can start seeing the wear and tear on Donzie. He is starting to get fatigued, but he's showing still some of that power on that China that slams him to the ground. And now Donzie picking up China, but China, shoulder truck counter. China, he is going to the tippy top. What does he got in store here? Miss with the diving elbow, and Donzie smart, going in for the cover. 1, 2, and China kicked out. You got to wonder how much energy that took out of China to get that big man off of a kick out. And China also strength on China to put Donzie on his shoulder. Oh, the GTS right in the nose. No. I thought he was going to go for the cover there. And Donzie countered the forearm. And Donzie again, but China scouted this time, reverse DDT. And now China quickly going to a cover. 1, 2, and Donzie gets out of it. And now China throwing those elbows right into the jaw and shoulder of Donzie. And China working on that arm now. Stomping it now. Going back into another cover. 1, 2, and Donzie again. Donzie is relentless. And Donzie, but Chyna with the quick counter kick to the gut. Try to go for the spinning forearm. And Donzie got him up, but Chyna says, no, Donzie, you had your chances. And again, going for a cover. 1, 2, and Donzie again. Again with the kick out. This is one hell of an opening act, ladies and gentlemen. But Donzie reversing the head scissors. He ain't really got a neck to do that on Chyna. And Donzie, he's done playing. But Chyna reversing to a X Factor. And so smart, Chyna, using every opportunity to go for a cover. But Donzie, he has so much fight. So much. And this time, throwing those elbows to the head of Donzie. And now, Donzie with the clip up. Chyna countered it. And now throwing Donzie onto the middle rope. And what's Chyna going to do here? Drop kick to the on the ropes. Donzie with a right hand. Oh man, dropping Chyna. And Chyna tried to roll to the outside, but Donzie was not having it. And Donzie got him up. And Donzie, what's he about to do here? Donzie driver. And this time he walked with him. And Donzie's going in. 1, 2, and Chyna. So close by Donzie. So close. Donzie bloody, tired, battered. Oh no, and Chyna going in for that submission. Donzie, he's got it locked in this time. What's Donzie gonna do? Is fatigue gonna kick in on Donzie? Is he gonna tap? And Donzie, hell no, I won't tap. And picking him up and slam Chyna down. Chop for chop. And now Chyna got it locked in again. And this time we are in the center. And Donzie had no choice but to tap out. And Chyna is your new WFCW Hardcore Champion. What a hell of a match by all 5 competitors, ladies and gentlemen. But Chyna, in his debut match, just like Duke, was able to pin and submit his way to victory. And right here, the Donzie driver. And like some of the highlights, ladies and gentlemen, Duke try to go with the Duke bomb on 90s.
Here is your winner and new FCW.
And Chyna, in his debut match, is the WFCW Hardcore Championship. And this man, Chyna, I told you all you were in for a show with him tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Big shout out to Donzel for coming in an inch up becoming a hardcore champion. Big shout out to Malcolm for putting on one hell of a show. Big shout out to Duke for defending his championship 2 nights in 1 week. And shout out to 90s. 90s, you can only keep going forward from here. What a hell of a match, ladies and gentlemen. And now, let's get our second match underway. And this one, ladies and gentlemen, is for the WFCW Women's title. It is Shalonda, Stephanie, Elise, Carmen, and the WFCW Women's Champion, LaToya, ladies and gentlemen. These 5 women will be competing. Will Toya walk out as the WFCW Women's Champion? Or, just like our first match, will we crown a new champion here tonight? And I can tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, each one of these women deserves to be that champion. Stephanie pulled an upset when she dethroned and beat Latoya in a one-on-one match, even after Baby D interfered. And at least the smallest competitor in the women's division. But I tell you one thing, she has the biggest fight inside of her, ladies and gentlemen. And then we have the sassy Carmen. And then we have Shalonda, who athleticism is by far some of the best in all the females in the WFCW, ladies and gentlemen. This will be a monumental match. I want to edge my seat. That first match set the bar for what we have in store for tonight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get our second match underway. And this is for the WFCW Women's Championship. And here comes Widow Elise, ladies and gentlemen. She is the definition of it ain't about the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. And let me tell you something. Elise has so much fight in her. She's come close on so many occasions to becoming the WFCW Women's Champion. And tonight is another chance for her to do it. And Elise, ladies and gentlemen, Elise. Elise. And hopefully she can walk out of here champion tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes Carmen, ladies and gentlemen, the queen of sass. Her attitude outside the ring matches her attitude inside of the ring. Ruthless and destructive. She's also a very powerful woman when she gets going, ladies and gentlemen. Now, a lot of people are wondering, where's the status of Baby D? Where's Tanya? Tanya had an opportunity at the Japan show, and it came up just a little short. Now we're giving these other four women a golden opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. And they have to take it. This isn't a chamber where it's one by one. You are all starting at the same time. And the smart thing, if I was in this, I would try to eliminate Toya first. And this lady, she kind of knows what it feels like to pin Toya, because she actually pinned Latoya 1, 2, 3. So she technically has the experience to try to put Toya away. But we've seen how Toya is in these type of matches. We've seen what she did to Tanya in the Japan show. Tanya put up some fight, but in the end, it was Toya that won. And here comes the queen herself, Latoya, ladies and gentlemen. She is the legitimate, the queen, the dominant female in the WFCW, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to see how she does in a title defense against 4 other women, ladies and gentlemen, at the exact same time. And now, here comes Shalonda, ladies and gentlemen. If Jay New is the people's champ, then she is the queen of the people, ladies and gentlemen. Shalonda, ladies and gentlemen. And this is something magnificent. If Shalonda wins this, and Jay knew the people champ wins tonight, they will be the power couple of the WFCW. That is something to keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen. That is something to truly think about for tonight. This will be one hell of a match because, like I said, these women, if you haven't followed them, they put on hell of a shows, ladies and gentlemen. And this seems to be like another one that's about to go down. And that's what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. WFCW Women's Champion. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. If you're looking at the ref, yes, Josh is no longer the ref of the WFCW. He's decided to be a full-time superstar. And here we go. And Toya went straight at Carmen, but Stephanie going straight after Toya. Stephanie is smart, going after the champion first. But Toya with a shoulder shrug. Shalonda going after Elise, and now Carmen, knee to the back on Elise. Picking Elise up. Counter by Elise. Shalonda, and it's like they're trying to jump Elise. And Stephanie trying to go for a quick cover on LaToya. And now, Stephanie throwing Toya out the ring. And following her to the outside is Stephanie. And the three women on the inside, Shalonda, Carmen, and Elise. Bam! Shalonda swinging Carmen out the rope. Toya with a front suplex drop on the Stephanie on the outside. Try to go for a kick, but Stephanie countered it. Stephanie, but Toya reversed that to a bulldog. And Elise now going for a neck breaker on the Carmen. Toya now got some, and a back breaker. And Shalonda try to go for a backdrop on Elise, but Elise countered it. And now Toya taking Stephanie. What she gonna do? Head first onto those steel steps. And Carmen got Shalonda. Side backdrop on Shalonda. Toya got Stephanie, but Stephanie reversed it on LaToya. And now Stephanie going under the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all legal. This is all legal. And Stephanie with a baseball bat, but she put it down. You could have used it. What was her position? And Shalonda, a devastating fireman curry on the Stephanie. And Toya now pushing Carmen off and clothesline on the Carmen. And now Toya picking up Carmen. But Carmen with a counter. And another punch. And Toya, right hand on the Carmen. Elise countered Shalonda. Arm drag counter by Shalonda. And now Toya breaking up with Shalonda. And Toya going after Shalonda now. Toya with the strength reverse suplex. And Toya trying to go Elise with a counter on the Toya. Toya with a counter on Elise. And Toya now tossing Elise to the outside. And now Toya, Stephanie, and Shalonda are in the ring. Toya with a blow. And Shalonda on the top rope. On the top rope. Counter by Stephanie on the Toya. Shalonda. Oh, trying to go for the diving knees. But Elise rolled out the way. And now Elise got Shalonda. Side kick by Shalonda. And now Stephanie walking around. Her and Carmen, they're meeting up like two guys back in the day. And Carmen with a good counter. Shalonda just dropped Elise on the front there in front of us. Kick by Elise. Counter by Shalonda. Sweep though. She swept the legs on Elise. Oh man, a stunner like thing on Shalonda, and she's screaming at the crowd. And Elise Hurricanrana. And Toya just walking around, watching these women. And Stephanie with a diving elbow on the Carmen. And now Stephanie going directly at Toya. Dominator on the Toya. But Carmen going right after Stephanie. And Elise with a steel chair in hand. All this is legal. Tried to hit Shalonda with the steel chair, but Shalonda took it away. Club and blow. And Shalonda tried to go for it, and Elise with the counter. And Stephanie with a fisherman suplex on LaToya. And Elise just used that steel chair And Elise suplex onto the steel chair. And counter by Toya. And Elise German suplex on the Shalonda on the outside. And Stephanie now got Toya. Oh, but Toya with the wherewithal counter. And counter. And Toya now got Stephanie up. What's Toya going? Oh, the LT driver. The LT driver on the Stephanie. And Toya got the cover. 1, 2, and kick out. Elbow right in the face. And now Stephanie on the strength of Toya. The strength just picking Stephanie up off the ground. Gorilla press and dropping her. That was power if I ever seen it. And now Stephanie, neck breaker on her Toya. And look at this. Look at this. Oh, and Shalonda hit Stephanie. She had Elise in some type of back submission. And Elise now going to the top rope. She's telling Carmen to get up. Oh, kick to the back by Shalonda. Elbow counter by Elise. Dive it off with the crowd. Oh, but Shalonda caught her and a fall-away slam. And Shalonda, here she goes. That shining. Oh, I thought she was going for a shot. It wasn't. And now Shalonda going to the top rope. And she's, oh man, oh, she's calling for Carmen. She is telling Carmen to get up. But Elise, and Shalonda off the top. And Elise, she wants Shalonda to herself. Underhook suplex. And Toya going right. Oh, Toya, come on, Toya. Why, Elise? She's so little. Bam. And Elise kicking Toya off her. And Elise now on drag takedown by Toya. And Toya, she got Elise up. LT driver on Elise. But Elise so smart to get out the ring. Rolling. Smart. Not to get pinned. And Carmen belly to belly on her Toya. And Carmen now got the bat. And now hit Toya with the bat. She just hit Toya with the bat. But Toya, jawbreaker counter. Stephanie and Shalonda. And Stephanie got Shalonda in a submission on the outside. And Carmen showing her strength on the Toya. And Elise, elbow counter by Carmen. And now Elise, neck breaker on the Carmen. And Elise, the belly to belly on the Toya. The around the world slam. 1. Oh, they get it to break it up. And Elise hit it again. Elise going for that. Oh, she's trying to set up for a third one. And this time Toya wasn't letting it happen. And Stephanie with that kendo, right to the gut on Toya with the kendo stick. And Elise again with the around the world slam. Elise hit Toya with 3 of those around the world slams. And now Elise with the counter reverse DDT on the Stephanie. And Elise counter on the Carmen. And Carmen duck shoulder truck by Carmen. Jawbreaker by Carmen. Oh, Carmen with a drop toe hold to put Elise on the bottom rope. And Carmen, look at this. Oh, man. And now Carmen on the rope. Carmen just tossed Stephanie out. Leg drop onto Elise. A devastating leg drop onto Elise. And Elise went first. A DDT by Elise. And Elise setting it up. The around the world slam by Elise. 1, 2, and Carmen just kicked out. So close for Elise. An elbow counter. And now Stephanie try to suplex Toya, but Toya with a Northern Light suplex. And now Shalonda doing the same, and Toya with another Northern Light suplex. 1 by 1. And Toya dove on the outside with a diving fist. And look at Carmen dropping Elise with a gorilla press. And look at this. Submission locked in. Submission locked in. And Elise, oh, great lit. And now Stephanie wants to taunt. And now Shalonda back to her feet. But Toya pushes off. Elise, inverted suplex on the Carmen. Arm drag by Stephanie on the Toya. Elise on the Shalonda. Shalonda with the athleticism backflip and a diving forearm. But look at this slam by Stephanie. And now she's going for a submission on Toya. And Shalonda breaks it up. And I don't know what Shalonda was doing there. Counter by Toya. And Toya. And Stephanie countered it. Toya was trying to go for the LT bomb, but Stephanie countered it. And Stephanie going in for a cover. 1, 2, and Toya kicked out. These women are going back and forth. We've seen baseball bats, steel chairs, and kendo sticks. Arm breaker takedown onto Elise by Stephanie. And Stephanie now taking a breather, starting to wear down. The fatigue is kicking in. But now Stephanie is setting up Elise. And she got Elise up. The step slam is locked in. And Stephanie going in for the cover, but Carmen right there to break it up. And Stephanie dropping Carmen like a bad habit. But Carmen with the kick. Oh man, look at that right there by Shalonda. Headbutt on Shalonda by Carmen. And Shalonda kicks Carmen off. A spinning backhand by Carmen. Going in for a cover. 1, 2, and Shalonda kicked out. And now Toya going to the top rope. Elbow drop onto Carmen onto the outside. Elise with the around the world slam on to Shalonda. 1, and Toya breaks it up in a nick of time. And Elise with a snap suplex, but Toya with the quick get up. Side kick by Toya. And now the strong Irish with the throw Elise to the outside. These women, ladies and gentlemen, and now she got Carmen in the corner. The rolling clothesline. Elbow drop. And Stephanie's back in the ring. But she missed with the drop kick. And Stephanie got Shalonda up. The step slam. And Stephanie and Toya right there to break it up, not letting no pinfalls happen on her watch. Fireman carry counter on to Stephanie. Club and blow. And Carmen breaking up that cover. Side kick. Right hand by Carmen. Try to go for a left. Toya with another club and blow. Counter by Carmen. Throwing Toya to the corner. Toya reverses, throwing Carmen in the corner. Elbow by Carmen. Elise now has Shalonda and throws Shalonda over the top rope. Right hand by Toya on the Carmen. Counter by Carmen to the gut. Powerful double arm clothesline. And now it is just Stephanie and Carmen in the ring. Counter. And another counter. And now she has Stephanie up. Bam. 1, 2, and Stephanie just kicked out in a nick of time. And now Shalonda. Oh, try to go for a spinning heel kick, but countered by Carmen. I don't know what just happened there. I'm lost too. Elise ducked the clothesline. And now Stephanie throwing Elise onto the outside again. And Carmen setting up Shalonda. She got Shalonda in her grip. Throws her on her shoulders. Samoan drop. And now Carmen going for the pin, but Toya, the champ, in the right place at the right time. And Carmen trying to go, but Toya with the counter. Clothesline. And Toya now stomping Carmen out in that corner. Swinging her out the corner. Kick right to the face. And Shalonda showing her how to getting up quickly. And Toya going for that reverse power bomb on Shalonda. Trying to go for a clothesline, and Carmen taking Toya down. And a counter. And Shalonda with a counter. Sweeping her legs on Carmen. Drop kick onto Elise. And these women are always in the right place at the right time when the pin is going down. That is how much it means to be the WFCW Women's Champion. And now only two in the ring is Elise and Shalonda. One of them need to make a move quick or else. And she throws Elise to the corner. The rolling flip. Oh, but Elise scouted it. Clothesline by Elise. Going in for a quick cover. 1, 2. And Elise has done it. Elise is the WFCW New Women's Champion. Shalonda went for that rolling clothesline, but Elise rolled out the way. She went head first on that turnbuckle, and then Elise delivered a devastating clothesline. I told you all, it's not about the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog, and Elise had all that here tonight. Congratulations to Elise. Shout out to all 5 of these women, ladies and gentlemen. This is what the WFCW is all about. New opportunities, new champions being made, history being made, and the belt is as big as her. Shout out to all those women. And to keep you all in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that was only our second match of the night. Now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we're going to jump gears to our third match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. And it's been a roller coaster of a show so far. And it's only going to keep getting better because we have one of my most anticipated matches of the evening. It is Willie, the Punisher, going up against Big Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen, in a last man standing. This is the very first ever last man standing match in the WFCW. And we know for the weeks and months about how these guys have been going back and forth, about how it is a conspiracy with the WFCW. And now Willie is finally getting his hands in one-on-one action against Benjamin. This will be one to remember. We've seen how they've been going back and forth over the past few weeks. And now, Willie, I'll say it again, Willie has a golden opportunity to beat the hell out of the co-CEO of the WFCW. And to put him down for an entire 10 count, that is the scary part. And here comes Willie. The man is hitting the gym every other day. On the days he's not hitting the gym, he's doing cardio. Truly Mr. No Days Off right here, ladies and gentlemen. And Willie, he came back. He said it. It is conspiracy. And he joined forces with Yusuf, Tommy, and Tyrone to try to bring down these owners. But then Benjamin interfered in one of Willie's matches. And now, that is true. This is also Benjamin. For those of you who don't know, this is our very first one-on-one action match of Benjamin. And Willie, ladies and gentlemen, the monster of a man, now has a golden opportunity to do what no one has done, and that is beat Benjamin to a pulp. And Willie said he wants to destroy him. And look at Willie, what the hell? Come on, man. And here comes Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen. The co-CEO. This man, ladies and gentlemen, is a titan. Some say he was blessed by the gods. Others say he was chosen. But without a doubt, you cannot deny his power and in-ring ability. He may handle business on the outside, but he can also handle business on the inside. He is the co-owner for a reason. It is guys like him that Willie has been hired. And you know the Spartans rule, they don't retreat. Meaning he's not staying down for a 10 count hit a night. And I hope Willie is ready to try to put him down for the 10 count. And this entrance is truly a marvel, ladies and gentlemen. And Willie just itching to get inside that ring. Let's see if he can bring honor to what he's representing here tonight. And Willie is ready to go. Oh man, Benjamin is jacked. And here they go, ladies and gentlemen. Willie with a kick right to the gut. And Benjamin just tossed Willie. Like Willie's big, but the size difference here. Look at the size of Benjamin compared to Willie. And Willie with a clothesline to the back. And Benjamin rolls to the outside. And Willie is feeling it. Benjamin went for a boot, but Willie missed. But Willie countered it. Willie, backdrop on the Benjamin. Willie ain't having this today. Kick to the back. But Benjamin elbow right to the face of Willie. And then Willie, hanging him up on the top rope. And now Willie just throwing those heads, those big heads down on the Benjamin. But now Benjamin, shoulder truck. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen, Benjamin, leg drop, shades of one of his idols. And now he got Willie up, picking Willie up, sidewalk slam on the Willie. And look at this, Benjamin, he knows that's not enough to keep Willie down. Willie with a jawbreaker counter. Look at this, Benjamin, nice counter, and the power of Benjamin. The power and a scoop slam on the Willie. And Benjamin stomped to the face. And Willie, that gotta hurt, to stomp to the face. And now the ref is counting on Willie. The ref is up to 3 and Willie is still there. And now Willie gets on. Willie got up. But Benjamin was waiting for him to get up. But Willie kicked to the midsection. But Benjamin, power clothesline, almost decapitating Willie. And look at Benjamin. Benjamin, he's using every opportunity, every move that he has. If it knocks Willie down, he is going to use the ref to count. And those blows, let me tell you something, those blows, they hurt. They hurt. And Willie back up and missed with the kick. Now Willie, Willie. But Benjamin, the power of Benjamin. The power, and Willie is now feeling that power. And Benjamin, like I said, he's just warm up the Benjamin. Just a counter on a Willie. And Willie now back to his feet. And right again, those big legs, big body on a Willie. And Willie now building some offense with a clothesline. Spear! Spear by Willie! A spear! Cutting Benjamin in half! Willie with the spear out of nowhere! And now Benjamin got to beat the count. We're up to 6. And now Benjamin is up. And now Willie throwing him to the ropes. Counter by Benjamin. Club and blow. And now what's he doing here? Putting Willie up. But Willie fighting. Willie with a counter. And now throwing Benjamin to the outside onto the apron. Willie now got him. What's Willie going to do here? Willie showing his power with a suplex to the inside. And now Willie get a chance to take a breather while he waits on Benjamin to get up. And we are up to 6. And the Benjamin, these powerhouses, ladies and gentlemen, devastated clothesline. And Willie now Benjamin wiping the sweat off his face. Now it is Willie who's on the outside. And counter, Willie with another counter on the Benjamin. And a counter by Benjamin. And Willie with his own counter. Reverse into reverse DDT. And Willie looking down on, stay down, man. Just stay there. I can tell you what Willie is saying right now. I can tell you how he's thinking. Coming down here like, yeah, spot, man. Get out of here. We're up to 7. And Benjamin, Willie with a clubbing blow to the back. And Willie has Benjamin. Throws him in the corner. And Willie again with the quickness. But Benjamin throws Willie to the ground, going after the leg. And Willie rolls to the outside. Throws him right to the announce table. And Willie head first onto the announce table on the Benjamin. And Willie clubbing blows. Missed with the drop kick though. And Willie on another counter. And Benjamin with a counter. These two big bulls. Willie blocked that devastating chop, but Benjamin blocked that punch by Willie. And Willie, man, get that out my face. And a clothesline. And Willie now walking to him. Stay down, bro. You don't want this, man. I'm telling you. And I just know how Willie thinks. Now look at Willie. This is my ring, man. This is my ring. I'm telling you, I know how Willie thinks. And we are up to 6, ladies and gentlemen. And Willie, I finished the job. Willie with a mean and big elbow by Benjamin. Punch by Willie. Another one. Elbow by Benjamin. And the clothesline onto the apron. And picking Willie up. And Willie still fighting. Willie went for that drop but missed. And Willie counter for counter. Willie has a counter for everything. Throwing Benjamin, and Benjamin just falls to the ground. And now Willie, I told you, you're a bum. And Willie is really taking a fight to Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen. And Willie, and this is why I like Willie. He goes in the ring, then he comes back out there to finish fighting him. He ain't afraid of nothing. And power clothesline by Willie. And look, Willie doing it again. Willie is showing him. He's doing the old school. He's beating the man, backing up, letting him get up, then putting him back down on his ass. He's putting in Benjamin's head that you can't beat me. I'm just too good. And look at that. See, there's Willie again. Going right back out there and countering him. Oh, but missed with the clothesline. This may be Benjamin's only chance, but Willie just seems to be a step and chop onto that chest. Willie trying to go for that roundhouse. And another chop. And Willie slamming it. And now look at Willie going to the legs. You can't get up without legs, you big dummy. And Benjamin is down. Benjamin keeps getting up. And Willie said, I'll just keep putting you down. And look at that, Willie! What a slam! What a slam out of nowhere on the Benjamin! And Willie is showing true dominance right now. Benjamin cannot muster no offense at this moment. Oh man, so close, so close. But Ben, smacked to Willie's face. And Willie drop kick this time onto the apron. He finally got the drop kick. And now we're up to 5, ladies. We were so close to 10 last time. But Benjamin got up at 9. And Willie, we are up to 8. And we're up to 8. And now Willie going right back out there. But now Benjamin, sidewalk slam. He finally got a little move off. A sidewalk slam. And now picking Willie up. And now he got Willie. But Willie again reversed it. Willie, so smart. Willie using every advantage, using his smaller quickness to this big dummy. And Willie, he's treating it like a boxing match. He drops him, goes to his corner, come back out and do it again. You could tell Willie been training. And now Benjamin, Benjamin, I can do it too. What a big boot to Willie. And come on, Willie, get up. And Benjamin can't believe his eyes. And Willie coming back in the ring. And Willie throwing Benjamin to the rope. Willie trying to go for a boot clothesline by Benjamin. And now they're back in the ring. And you saw it on Benjamin's face, the frustration. We're up to 7, 8, and a kick to the back of Willie. And now Benjamin. Willie, forearm. Try to go for a clothesline. Miss Benjamin. And clothesline by Benjamin. They try to clothesline each other, but Benjamin, those big building-like arms. And you can tell Benjamin, he's been hitting the gym for this match. He is jacked. And Willie getting back up. And Benjamin, Willie with the clip up. A clip up. And that's how tired Benjamin is. A bloody Willie. These men are just doing move after move to try to put one down. And a kick by Willie. And now Willie. But a counter by Benjamin. And Benjamin with a kick to the gut. And Benjamin, he got him. He got Willie locked in, the Benjamin neck breaker. Oh, man. He just caught Willie with the Benjamin neck breaker. And now Benjamin sitting here waiting for Willie, telling him to stay down. And now they... And ladies and gentlemen, Benjamin. Benjamin has won the first ever WFCW Last Man Standing match. He won. In my eyes, ladies and gentlemen, Willie really won this. If this was anything other than last, I said that Willie would have won. And Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen, is walking out of here the WFCW's first ever Last Man Standing winner, ladies and gentlemen. In my eyes, he may have won the match, but he damn sure lost the war because Willie beat his ass the entire match. I'm going to call it, I'm going to say it, Big E, you need to test Benjamin because I believe he took some illegal substance before the night's match. Willie had this match won. He really won in my eyes. I'm sorry, Big E, you need to do something because Benjamin looked at too big for this match. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to jump gears to our next match of the evening. It's been hell on earth all night, ladies and gentlemen. And now we have, for the first time ever, a WFCW Falls Count Anywhere Iron Man match, ladies and gentlemen. And before this match gets underway, this is also, this is for the WFCW World TV title, right? And ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, Big E himself has some words for you all. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out. We've had some outstanding matches all night long. I am happy to announce China is officially a full-time member of the WFCW. We are currently working on 2 future stars who are going to be a great and dangerous impact for every competitor. They're going to put fear in everyone in the WFCW. I'm talking about the quick, athletic AJ, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not seen AJ, trust me, when he gets in this squared circle, you will be amazed. And also, the big country man himself. The big country. And when I'm talking about big country, I ain't talking about no man who drinks milk. I'm talking about a man who hunts boar, goes out there and kills an ox, carried on his back, and brings it home. I'm talking about Big John Rogers. And when he debuts, he's putting the entire WFCW on notice. Out of all the people at the Performance Center, he has my eye. And when he debuts, you will feel his wrath. The draft takes place in 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to miss it. Thank you for your time. Papa Bear, here you go. Well, you heard it right there, ladies and gentlemen. We got two new superstars on their way to the WFCW. It can't get any bigger. We're constantly bringing in new talent. It is constantly going to happen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Keith is now, he asked for more competition. He has been dominant. The only match to actually beat him for his gold was Warren, and he took it right back. But now, Tony, a man who has been, how do I put it, has been looking for that moment. And now tonight is a chance for that moment, ladies and gentlemen. He won a 6-pack Battle Royal match to get here. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is his moment. He dominated in that 6-pack challenge match. And all Tony has to do tonight is to walk out with the most pinfalls in under 20 minutes. The thing about it, Keith can break up every pinfall for that entire 20 minutes and still walk out champion. But that's not how Keith rolls, ladies and gentlemen. Keith is going to do what he got to do to win and keep his belt here tonight. And you heard Big E, the draft is in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. So what are you going to do? Who do you pick first? You superstars need to make the name for yourself. And Tony is showing that he deserves to be in that top. If a win here tonight can show that Tony deserves to be there. And Tony looks angry, hungry, and determined. And here comes Yusuf, ladies and gentlemen. The man has been on like a roll as of late. He made Earl submit, ladies and gentlemen. He made Benjamin tap out. He, along with Tommy, Tyrone, and as you saw, Willie, are taking a fight to the WFCW owners, and they are not backing down. Willie, if you're in the back, I want you to know, I don't give a damn what anybody says. In my eyes, you show that you can beat the hell out of Benjamin. You beat his ass for 15 minutes. And because you didn't answer a 10 count, I call that utter BS. And now Yusuf has a golden opportunity. He won a 6-pack challenge to get here tonight. And Yusuf has a chance to not only put an end to some of the BS, but now he has a chance to get his own opportunity and become the WFCW TV champ. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes probably the best athlete in the WFCW, ladies and gentlemen. The man, Keith K-Dog, ladies and gentlemen. This man has beaten everyone in front of him. He has beaten both Anthony and Little Butch. And they were both WFCW champions at the time. This man has been unstoppable, ladies and gentlemen. He even said that if he wins here tonight, he wants to be the first ever double champion in the WFCW. And what that means, ladies and gentlemen, he wants to challenge whoever is the WFCW world champion if he wins here tonight. And if you ask me, he damn sure has earned it. And ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get any bigger than this for these men, ladies and gentlemen, unless they reach that immortality status. And the icon, look at that, a man of God, built by the gods, Yusuf, true power. And you see the timer at the top, ladies and gentlemen, that's 20 minutes. And keeps the running, it didn't do nothing to Tony. And Tony just goes with a backbreaker easily. and elbow to Yusuf. And now, backbreaker on the Yusuf. Tony showing that power early. And counter Keith with a powerful, those mountain of Olympus arms. And now Yusuf with a kick. And now a punch, but Tony, bam. Kick to the leg. And Keith just sinking it all in. And Keith, now they're working, they're trying to take Tony down. That is the big problem right there is Tony. And they got him down. Stomping on Tony's face. Tony with a quick takedown. Yusuf, back knee. Backdrop onto the knee on the Tony. Hip toss. And Tony got Yusuf up, but Yusuf sunset into a pin. And Keith wisely breaks that up. Don't want nobody getting any pins on his watch. And to make this even better, ladies and gentlemen, this is falls count anywhere. And Yusuf, the Yusuf bomb on the Keith. But Tony catches Yusuf from that full speed and slams Yusuf to the ground. And Tony now picking up Yusuf. But Yusuf with a kick. Takedown on the Tony. And he got him in that leg lock. The knee is locked. But Keith. But Tony breaks it up. And Keith, oh man, showboating. That's how you know Keith is so confident with those showboating. And Tony slamming Yusuf to the ground. And now Tony going in for a Boston crab. And Yusuf gets out of it. And now Keith throwing Yusuf to the quarter. Elbow by Yusuf. Slap to the face. Keith with a knee to the gut. Clothesline. And Tony taking a small breather in the corner. But Tony gets in there quick. And look at Keith. Keith got a submission lock, a sleeper hold on the godly neck, but Tony with those Mount Olympus arms to get out of it. And look at that shoulder truck punch. Headbutt on the Tony by Keith. Kick to the sternum by Keith. And Keith, DDT trying to go for that spine buster. And Tony with a fireman curry counter on the Yusuf. Could this be Tony's moment? Throwing Yusuf to the outside. And this is where it gets tricky, ladies and gentlemen, because you got to follow them all over the arena. But Keith with the word off with that running high knee. And now Yusuf with weapon at hand, a steel chair. But it ain't going to do any good onto the marvelous God of Tony. And the power of Tony with the gorilla press slam. And Keith with an elbow. And mean right hand by Tony. Tony with that knee. Dropping Keith and going in for a pin. 1, 2. And Keith kicked out. That is smart by Keith. He didn't want Tony to get that pin. And look at Yusuf going right at Tony. Shoulder breaker. And Yusuf, no stranger dealing with people bigger than him. Remember, he defeated one of the so-called monsters, as Tyrone would call them, in a one-on-one match. So anything is possible. And Tony, the power of Tony with the Tony Olympus slam. And Keith with the spine buster onto the steel chair. But pushes him off with those mountain legs that Tony has. Tony, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, he was crafted out of marble itself. When the gods wanted the perfect human specimen, they made Tony. And Keith with the back toss to get out of that power bomb. And Keith going in for a cover. But now Yusuf right there to break it up. And the high knee by Keith on the Yusuf. The high knee. And what's Keith doing? Keith going to the top rope. Now why Tony right there and Keith smart to get off. And now Tony got Keith. Sidewalk slam on that Keith. And Yusuf going in for a cover. So quick, but Tony breaks it up. And Yusuf Nuh-uh, not on those Mount Olympus arms, Yusuf. Not on that. Damn. Tony too big, too strong. And Keith with a clubbing blow. And Keith setting it up. Keith, K-Dog pedigree. K-Dog pedigree. Backbreaker on the Yusuf. And Keith is feeling it. Keith now picking up Yusuf. Keith now getting his second wind boost. Keith right there on the knee on the Yusuf. But oh man. And Keith with the spine buster on the Tony. And Yusuf just grabbed Keith, but Keith with a kick to the gut. High knee again. Keith is cleaning house, but Tony got Keith. Picking Keith up, reverse choke slam by the Icon. And going in for a quick cover. 1, 2, and Keith kicked out. That's the heart of a champion. And now Tony, mean right hand on the Yusuf. Yusuf with the counter. Yusuf dropping Tony face first onto the mat. Going in for a quick cover. 1, 2, and Tony powering through. And look at that, just shrug Yusuf little leg off. And Keith with another spine buster. And Tony, and look at this, look at Keith. Look at Keith. But Tony reversed the backdrop. Keith going in for a cover. 1, and a bloody, and I mean bloody Yusuf breaks it up. And Yusuf with a spine buster of his own on the Tony and Yusuf. 1, 2, and Tony kicked out. You gotta wonder, whichever one he's making the first pinfall has a huge advantage. And Yusuf kicking Keith off of. And Yusuf, Yusuf set Keith up for the Yusuf power ball. And now Yusuf going in for the cover. 1, 2, and Keith kicked out. I thought we was gonna have our first pinfall right there. But that is why Keith is one of the best defending champions in all the WFCW. And look at this, trying to pick up Keith, but the time. And Tony, the power again, slamming Yusuf to the ground, draws his attention to Keith, but Keith with an elbow to the knee. And Keith, power bomb on a Tony. And now got Tony in a submission. He got it locked in, but Yusuf back to his feet. And Tony with the power to push Keith off of. And now Tony rolling to the outside. Yusuf going for a cover. 1, 2. And Yusuf has one fall. Yusuf has the first fall. Clothesline by Yusuf on the Keith. But Tony, that devastating knee and a double axe handle on the Yusuf. Keith with a right hand on the Tony, but Tony with those big legs pushing Keith off, going in for the cover. 1, and Keith kicks out. A kick right to the back of Keith. Counter by Keith. And now all Yusuf gotta do is hold on, and he will walk out of here the TV champ. But Tony has other plans. Face dropping Yusuf. And Keith, bulldog lock on him. Club to the blow. Spire buster by Keith. But Tony again pushed him off. And too much time for use. And Tony with a German suplex. And Keith try to go for a backbreaker, but Tony with a knee to the face. And he got Keith up. The golly slam. Oh, try to go at Yusuf. But Yusuf in a clothesline by Yusuf. And now Yusuf clip up by Tony. Tony now throwing Yusuf to the corner. Elbow counter by Yusuf. Arm breaker. Headbutt by Tony. High knee by Keith. Drop toe hold by Yusuf. Back and forth action. We are under 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. And Yusuf just has to hold on a little longer. And Yusuf going for a quick cover. 1, 2, and Keith kicks out. Keith needs to get a pin in order for him to win. Because if it's a draw, there is no new champion. And Yusuf with a Yusuf spine buster on the Keith, but Tony face first onto the ground. But Yusuf with a quick counter. Clothesline by Tony. And Keith, go for the high knee but miss. Tony pushed him. Right hand by Keith. Keith with a spine buster on the Tony. And Yusuf hanging Keith up on that top rope. And now Yusuf throwing Keith onto the outside. Stomping on Tony now. And Yusuf going for a submission. And look at this, and Tony. You're not getting Tony with that, Yusuf. You're not. And look at this, dropping him right back on the knee again. And Keith, smart, doing a little taunt, little breathing, let Tony and Yusuf wear each other down. But Yusuf with a European uppercut counter. Spear by Yusuf. And Keith throwing Yusuf out the ring. And now Keith going right to Tony. What's Keith got for elbow? Elbow again by Tony. And Tony trying to pick up Keith. And Tony with a knee straight to Keith's face. And Keith, that big claw, oh man. And Keith gets out of it. Low blow. Keith trying to do everything to win. But Tony, he got godly balls. It had no effect. But now Yusuf, with the Yusuf power bomb on the Tony, going in for another pin. 1, 2, and Yusuf is up 2 falls. So now Keith and Tony, they gotta work. And Keith going with the K-Dog pedigree. Keith trying to make sure no one is around when he goes in for a pin. And Keith swinging Tony around and around. When will Tony stop? Nobody knows. And Yusuf with a right hand, but Keith, another counter. Spine buster by Keith. Going in for the cover. Keith, 1, 2, and Keith is down 1 fall to Yusuf. Yusuf with 2 falls. Keith with 1. Power slam by Yusuf. But Tony with a close and right hand by Tony. And now Tony with those big mittens on the back of Yusuf's neck, slamming Yusuf to the canvas. And Tony going in for a cover. But Keith says, not on my watch. And Tony with a spine buster now. But Keith with a quick recovery. And now Tony throwing Keith to the outside. And Tony wisely seeing Yusuf is weak, going in for another cover. 1. And Yusuf, too much time to recover. Clothesline by Yusuf. Trying to go up 3-1 on Keith. But Keith keeping it at 2-1. And Yusuf. Spine buster by Yusuf. And Yusuf going in for 1, 2. And Yusuf is now 3-1 on Keith. Yusuf is so close with under 5 minutes to go. Tony still with no pinfalls. This is the first ever like this, ladies and gentlemen. And Tony, the power, slamming Yusuf, high, dropping him. And Tony, but Yusuf, Keith, come on. One, and Tony kicks out. Keith with a knee to the back. Yusuf with a punch, right to the face. And Keith, right hand on the Yusuf. And a clothesline by Yusuf on the Keith. And Yusuf fighting for dear life as Tony, right hand by Yusuf. And Yusuf now saying, I got the power. Elbow by Keith. Keith. But Yusuf, oh Keith, oh Yusuf. Counter for counter right there. Yusuf with another kick. Drop toe hold by Tony. And we are under 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes. And Tony and Keith, they need to find some way to get Yusuf out the equation. And Tony with his inverted dominator drop slam. And Tony trying to get his first pin of the evening. But Yusuf got up and says, no, I'm in the lead. I need to keep it. And Yusuf with a spine buster. Stomp on the Keith head. And Tony slowly but surely getting back up like the God Titan that he is. Right hand and Yusuf going for that Yusuf power bomb again on the Tony. And Yusuf going in for another pin. And Tony kicked out. 2 minutes to go. We're under 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Under 2 minutes. And Tony with an elbow to Keith. Keith dropping him. He told Yusuf to suck it. Elbow. Counter by Keith. Elbow by Yusuf. And Tony got him up. But Yusuf breaks it up. Right hand. And Keith trying to lift that mountain of Olympus that is Tony. Yusuf with a running STO. And Keith, underarm suplex. Elbow. We are under 1 minute. Keith, you got to get 2 falls quickly. And Yusuf with a spine buster. And Tony, 1. And Yusuf breaks it up. And under 30 seconds to go, Tony throwing Yusuf to the outside. And now Keith follows him. 20 seconds to go, and Keith needs to get 2 pinfalls. That is enough time, but he is wasting time. And Tony throws Keith off the top rope. Tony, Fireman Curry, 5, 3, 2, and Yusuf is your new WFCW TV champ. We have had 3 titles change hands here tonight, and there are still 2 more titles on the line. Yusuf has climbed to the top. Yusuf revolutionized. This said the BS has got to stop. Yusuf is now the WFCW TV champ. And Keith, shout out to you, because now, Keith, you know where you stand. It is time to move on, and you know it, Keith. Yusuf, ladies and gentlemen, are we in for a historic night Will all titles change hands here tonight? This is crazy. Gentlemen, we have for the first time ever a tag team steel cage as the war between the Resistance and the WFCW owners are at a all-time high. It is Earl and the Big Man as they go up against Tommy and Tyrone. Tyrone picked up a huge, and I mean a huge, victory this past Tuesday as he beat the Big Man in a battle of two Goliath beasts. They went back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. And can Tommy and Tyrone work together? We see how they work backstage, how they come up with their plan. But now, can they work together to take out two more of the WFCW owners? We saw Benjamin lose earlier tonight. I'm saying he lost because Willie beat his ass. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I can truly say, without a shadow of a doubt, we have our very first couple champion in the WFCW. That is Yusuf and Elise. Won it on the same night. Congratulations to both of you. And now it's Tommy and Tyrone. Can they do it? Can they do more? The goal is they want to bring Big E back to the ring. And the WFCW owners have not been looking dominant. They are looking mortal.
Introducing first, from Maryland, weighing in at 310 pounds,
And here comes Tommy, the archer fiend of this group, ladies and gentlemen. And the only way to get out is that both members of the team gotta climb out of that steel cage. And here's the sad part. There is nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. There is no tags. You are locked in this steel cage with those two, as Tyrone called them, monsters. And Tommy, the archer fiend of this group, ladies and gentlemen. That discus clothesline that Tommy got can decapitate the best of them. And here comes one of the most dominant forces on this resistance. It is Tyrone, ladies and gentlemen. Tyrone is riding high on momentum. And I mean that literally because he is riding on his way to the ring. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Riding all the way down. And you see the hashtag right now. Stop the BS is what they call it. But now, can they do the impossible? And Tyrone, since his return, has not stopped where he left off, leaving body after body in his wake. And he said it himself, he wants Big E more than anybody could ever dream. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen. The Big Man and Earl. Earl is supposed to be on commentary, but tonight he is here, ladies and gentlemen. He is wrestling tonight. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You saw her. Benjamin gave these guys a pep talk in the back. He said, end them. I am tired of these games. End them. And now, look at this. The power game is here. The freaks of nature, the WFCW owners. And that cage is locking Tyrone and Tommy in with them. This is the first ever cage match for all these guys. And let alone the first ever tag team steel cage match in the WFCW. And here it comes. It is coming down. It is locking them in. And here we go. And Earl went straight at Tommy. And the big man stomping on Tommy. And Tyrone said, screw it. I'm getting out early. And Earl suplex. Double arm suplex by the big man. Oh, Earl with the hat trick. With the hat trick on Tyrone. And the big man powered him up and dropped Tommy on his knee. And you can see the anger on, but Tyrone with the hip toss. And Tommy now trying to go with the big man. Tommy throwing the big man right into the cage. And look at the big man now reversing Tommy. Tommy with a counter. Tyrone side backbreaker on the Earl. Clubbing blow to the back of the big man. Chop. But Earl and Tyrone wisely gets down. And the big man elbowing on to Tommy. But Tommy grabbed him by his neck and tossed him with a swinging neckbreaker. And now Tyrone trying to go after Earl. Clothesline by Tommy. Right hand by Tyrone. And now Tyrone. Fall away slam on the Earl. Face front drop by Tommy. And Tommy setting up the big man for that discus, but the big man had it counted. Tommy had his aim, but the big man, Tommy showing some quickness with a Russian leg sweep counter. And Tyrone with a punch on the Earl, elbow to the Earl. And Tommy on top of the big man just punching, whirling down on him. And now Earl throwing Tyrone right into the steel, right into the cage. And Tommy now climbing the cage. Tommy trying to get the hell out of there. Tyrone choke slam on the Earl. And Tommy is climbing out the cage. But there goes the big man going right after. And Tyrone with the last ride on the Earl. And the big man stopping Tommy from getting out. He caught Tommy at the top. And Tommy kicking. And Tommy just kicked the big man down. And Tommy still trying to get off. Not a big fan of heights, I see. And the big man trying to get Tommy back in, and he does. He gets him right back in. Club and blow. And now him and Tommy on top of that cage. And Tommy head first by the big man onto the cage. And they're just trading blows on top of the rope. And the big man trading blows with Tommy. And Tommy, and look at this, a power bomb on the Tyrone by Earl. And down goes the big man. And now Earl, get your ass down, Tommy. Throwing his leg right into the cage. But Tommy kicking and fighting. And Tommy said, the hell with it. Y'all want to fight? Fine. And Earl takes Tommy down. Kick to the leg. And now Tyrone is trying to climb his way out. And Earl got his sights on Tyrone. Belly to belly by the big man on the Tommy. And Earl climbing up there to get Tyrone. And Earl clubbing his leg. And the big man, I think the big man's afraid of heights. And Earl clubbing at Tyrone, trying to get him down. And now Tommy on the other side, trying to get the big, and Tyrone just kicked Earl off. And Tommy bringing the big man back into the cage. Club and blow. And Tyrone finally got his leg over there. And Tyrone is climbing out the cage. Tyrone is out. And now it is just Tommy. But this is bad news because now Tommy is locked in there with these two. But Tommy fighting. Super kick by Tommy. Tommy showing no remorse. Front face drop on the Earl. And now Tommy climbing a steel spectrum. Tommy, if he gets out, him and Tyrone wins. And the big man is I'm out of here. And the big man is down. And now Tommy just got to get his leg over that cage. Come on, Tommy. Don't be scared. And Tommy. And Earl says, get your... And Tommy, he's laughing, teabagging him on the way down. I know Tommy's teabagging him. And Tyrone and Tommy are upset victory, shoving it in their faces. I surely thought when Tommy was nothing, but Tommy, with the heart and resilience to fight. Look at this. Tyrone, what a choke slam. And then Tyrone, the last round, bam. And then Tommy, right here, I ain't getting locked in here.
Here are your winners, Tommy, Lou, Nick.
And look at this, Tommy and Tyrone standing tall. And Tyrone said, I knew you had it in you, Tommy. I always believed in you. And you gotta wonder, where do they go from here? Tyrone, Tommy, standing tall. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what happens when you take the fight to the WFCW owners. You gotta wonder, where are they gonna go from here? What's next? And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is our second before the main event, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first ever triple tag team table elimination match for the WFCW World Tag Team title. The Dangerous Alliance, Dangerous Dave and Ronald, the two-man power trip, Cooks and Davids, and the Disciples, and the reigning defending WFCW Tag Team Champions, Jacob and Caleb. At the Japan Showdown, ladies and gentlemen, these 6 men tore the house down. Now tonight, ladies and gentlemen, now tonight, they have an opportunity to do it again, but this time it is with tables. And the only way to win is to put somebody through a table. And I gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, I am happy for Tommy and Tyrone because they came out here with everybody thinking Tommy was the weak link. They didn't wonder what time we were. Tommy put up a hell of a fight to show. To show the world that the BS can and will be stopped here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for coming out. And if you're new to the channel, again, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, because you don't want to miss any, and I mean any, WFCW action, ladies and gentlemen. And this one right here is truly to be the one to tear the house down. David and Cook lost their tag team titles in a 2 out of 3 fall tag team match against Jacob and Caleb. Dangerous Dave and Ronald are officially full-time tag team superstars of the WFCW, and they are looking to show why they tore the tag team circuit up in Japan and around the world. This is monumental, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's all about. But all titles have changed hands. So will that continue on tonight? And there's those tables around the ring. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen. The two-man power trip. And they want that gold back, ladies and gentlemen. These men helped define what tag team wrestling is today. Brothers, ladies and gentlemen. They know each other so well. Eyes locked, guns loaded. Boom, boom, hug it out. They are truly one of the greatest tag teams in the world today, and I'm glad they hear the WFCW. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending, technically, ladies and gentlemen, you can say it, they are the best tag team in the WFCW. Jacob and Caleb, the Disciples. Oh. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen. Caleb and that 2 out of 3 falls tag team match, ladies and gentlemen, he showed out. He told the world that it was his fault that they lost their tag titles the first time. That he didn't put on his best effort. And then in the ladder match, the TLC match, he said he was so close, but it slipped through his fingers again. He said that will never happen to him again. And in that 2 out of 3 falls match, Caleb put the work in. He helped lead him and Jacob to becoming the first ever 2-time WFCW tag champs. The Destroyer and Mr. Technos. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen. The most dangerous team in the world. They have lit it up around the world. It is now time for the Dangerous Alliance to get another shot at the gold. Ron coming out first. Dangerous Dave coming out behind him. The Dangerous Alliance is here, ladies and gentlemen. And now that we have both of these men here, it is only a matter of time before they get gold. And tonight, it may actually be the night. We saw these two tore down. And now they are here full time, ladies and gentlemen. And remember, the only way to win is to put your opponent through tables. And Cook went straight after Jacob. We know those two don't like each other at all. And Caleb says, screw waiting, I'm getting the tables now. And a DDT on a David by Dangerous Dave on the apron. And Caleb, Ronald, elbow counter by Caleb on the Ronald. And Cook taking it to Jacob. Counter by Jacob. Counter by Cook. Run it, kick by Cook to the face of Jacob. Caleb and Ronald, but now Dangerous Dave. Dangerous Dave, he going straight up. Oh, there you go. Now he's going in the ring. Jacob trying to set the table up. Nobody wants to be put through that table. And Cook, what a counter. Almost had somebody go through the table there. And Cook, look at it. I'm so smart. You can't check if I ain't grabbing you, Jacob. And a right hand. Shoulder truck by Ronald on the Caleb. David tried to do a clothesline on Dangerous Dave, but a counter. And now, Michinoku driver. And look at Ronald slingshot his way to the outside on a Caleb. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is our first ever table match if you are just joining us. And now Caleb clothesline on a Ronald. And Caleb got Ronald up. Backbreaker. Oh, remember Ronald reversed it. And Cook with a reverse DDT on a Jacob. Jumping neckbreaker on a Ronald. Drop toe hold on a David. And Caleb now got him up. Second time's a charm. Cook with a chop. But Caleb, the power, throwing Cook off and clothesline. And Caleb now going for that table. Caleb said, screw the table. Going right back at Cook. But Cook with a counter. And look at Jacob. Dropping Ronald on the table. And now Caleb. Now we're getting some table. But Caleb said, the hell with that. And threw the table on the outside. And now he's bringing it back in. I don't know what Caleb's thinking. But Cook. DDT on the Caleb. And Caleb with a shoulder truck. And Caleb with table at hand. Table and using that table as a weapon. Stomping Cook out with it. And now Ronald with the table at hand. And Ronald going for Jacob. I tech those. Shoulder truck by Jacob. Now Dangerous Dave catches Jacob. Like I said, the only way to win is to put them through the table. Put them through the table. And now, Ronald with the table. What's he trying to do with the table? Trying to find a good position, but it's so hard when there's so many men in the ring. And Caleb. And now Ronald setting it, and Jacob stops him from setting the table up. And Dangerous Dave with a hit on a Jacob. And Dangerous Dave, bam! Spinning out power driver on a Jacob. But Jacob, I tech those. Clothesline. And Ronald using the table as a weapon. Again, hitting Jacob in the face and the head with it. And Cook missing with 2 kicks back to back. And Cook, if you're not going to use the table, put it down. And now David with the table. And David setting the table up in the corner. David is looking now, throwing Dangerous Dave to the table. Chop. And it's David looking to put somebody through the table. Throwing Dangerous Dave to the table again. But Jacob. Oh, but Jacob let him out. Now Dangerous Dave throws Jacob hard to the table. And Jacob kicks out of it. Counter, I tech those, Dangerous. And Cook try to go for a kick. And Caleb with a running right hand on a David. Powerbomb by Dangerous Dave. Clothesline. Back and forth action. And they're going to run a slingshot himself again. And now Caleb throwing Dangerous Dave to the table again. Counter by Dangerous Dave. Throwing Caleb onto the table. Caleb, nah, I'm not going through. You go through. And Jacob chopping him on the table. And now Jacob throwing Dangerous Dave to the table again. And Jacob with another chop. Chopping that man's chest like chicken meat. And Jacob trying to lift Dangerous Dave, but Dangerous Dave not having it. And Jacob clothesline and Cook to the outside. Dangerous Dave with a reverse hurricane on to Jacob. And David got Caleb. And look at David. DDT in between the ropes. And David, so smart. And now throwing Caleb to the table. And David, he got Caleb up. Powerbomb. Caleb has just been powerbombed through a table. And David, one half of the tag champs has been put through the table. David, pop up powerbomb. David is on a mission. David, Caleb, oh man. And Cook with a running knee. Could this be David and Cook's night? And Caleb, so disappointed, gotta go back to the locker room. And ladies and gentlemen, we still have our main event of the evening coming up next. John, the People's Champion, the champion of the people, the great one, the chosen one, going up against the face, Anthony Ant Dog Bryant. And now Jacob with the table. Super kick by Dangerous Dave. And Ronald throwing the table back in the ring. And look at this, Dangerous Dave trying to position that table. And Jacob elbowed him. And we got cheers now. David with a cheer. Look at Cook. Look at Cook. Bam on a Ronald. And David just, I believe that was an accident. He just hit Cook with a chair. And David going to get another table. And jawbreaker counter by Cook. Cook. And David trying to get Jacob on that table. Throwing him gut first into the table. And Cook stealing a page out of John's book with a DDT through the ropes. And now the table is in play. Gotta watch out for those splinters. And Jacob. And look at this, David, he wants to put another man through the table. And Jacob, Michinoku driver. And Ronald, reverse arm takedown on Cooks. And Ronald, what a sit-out spine buster on the Cooks. And Ronald on the Jacob now. Look at this technique, oh my God. But Jacob got right back up. And look at David throwing Jacob to the outside. And now David and Ronald. Ronald got David on his shoulder, but David reversed to a DDT. And with one half of the chance, look at this. Bam! Tossing David halfway across the ring. And with one half of the tag champs gone, reverse the spine buster to a DDT. And Jacob wisely taking that dangerous table down. And Jacob, the Eye-Tecto slam on the back of the table. And now Jacob is setting the table up. The table is in play. And Jacob trying to position Dangerous Dave on this table. But Dangerous Dave just keeps hitting his stomach. And you see Jacob wants to put him through the table. But Cook, bam! And now Cook rolling to the outside. Oh, Dangerous Dave threw the ropes on to David. Jacob with the fireman carry counter. You gotta wonder who is getting put through a table next. They are wearing each other down so bad. And the table is down again. And Ronald slingshotting himself again. Dangerous Dave trying to go for the Dave KO. But David caught in a Samoan drop. And Ronald trying to go for a shooting star press, but Jacob had the knees up. And look at Jacob check those. And David now with the table again. And David got the table in the corner. We seen what David does when that table's in the corner. David is in the corner, but Cook is blocking. And Dangerous Dave with a chop on a David. Oh, there it is. He got all of it. And now he's setting David up. Dangerous Dave with the super kick. And Jacob is just buying his time. He got to stay away from every table, because if he goes through one, then we are definitely having new champs. Jacob with a counter. Cook got Jacob up. Scoop slam. And like I said, we know Cook and Jacob's rivalry, ladies and gentlemen. There's a rivalry within the tag team. They just don't like each other at all. And Cook reversed him. Counter by Jacob. And now Ronald throwing Jacob to the table. And a chop. And again. But Jacob with the I checked those, got Ronald on the table, but Cook wasn't having it. David with a drop kick, but the table didn't break. And now Jacob going after Ronald. And now Jacob throwing Ronald to the table. Another chop. And Cook now throws Jacob to the table. And Cook, T-bone Jacob through the table. We told you he didn't like Jacob. And now we are destined to have new tag team champions. The tag champs have been eliminated. We are down to the Dangerous Alliance and the two-man power trip. And David, well aware. And Cook so on the same page. And David throwing Dangerous Dave to the table. And David throwing Dangerous Dave to the table. David and Cook are looking to become tag champs again. Cook with the running knee. And all they gotta do is put Ronald through a table. And now throwing Ronald to the table. Cook with the drop kick. Ronald fighting back. But now that David and Cook and Ronald not giving up. But Cook give it in. Bam! And the two-man power trip are looking to claim victory. And Ronald. And now Ronald using the table as a weapon, but David with the counter. Ronald throwing David to the corner. Elbow by David. Ronald with a counter. Try to go for a split, but David scouted with the DDT. And stomped to the lower back. And look at David going right after that arm. Stomping on the hand, the ring, the pinky fingers. And now David throwing Ronald to that table. A chop. Now they're just torturing Ronald right now. You were the best around the world, but you're not the best here. And Ronald pushing David off him. David pushes Ronald off him with his legs. And Cook. Oh, try to go for a brain bust, but David, like, no, just put him to the table. Let's end this. But Ronald, headbutt. Try to go for a clothesline. And look at this. DDT. And now David with the other table. And Ronald throws Cook to the corner. A nice shot. Ronald. Oh, drop kick to the face of Cook. And now throwing David to the table. And David with the counter. And Ronald, this is his chance while Cook is down. You gotta do it. Make the most of the opportunity. But David fighting tooth and nail. Something's gotta give. David said, I'm not going through that table. I put people through it. And again. And this has gone back and forth for 10 seconds. Counter for counter. And again, David, get over there. And Ronald, no. This is what it's about. Nobody wants to be, and look at this. Now the table has been took out of play. And David and Cook are now just torturing Ronald. Oh man, throw him to the announce table. And this is a straight up mugging. Heel kick. Ronald is fighting for dear life. But the two-man power trip seems to be too much for the Dangerous Alliance. Head first onto the apron. Throws him back into the ring with two tables are. We've seen 3 tables be broken. And David on the top rope. Elbow. And Cook, well, he's having a seizure out there. And Ronald, I give him that. He is fighting. And now David got the table at hand. Cook with a table. And now they just stomping them out with tables. And Cook now got the table set up. And Ronald still fighting. And Ronald, what's he do? Oh man, that would have been so smart for Ronald to do it. But he's taking David out the equation with a superplex to the outside. And now Cook picking up the pieces. Ronald with a fireman carry counter. Cook with a counter. Ronald with a counter. Kicked elbow to the knee. Now David right back up. Throwing Cook back into the ring. Now they throw Ronald back in the ring where the table is. And here go Cook. And David said it's time to put him through the table. And they want to put Ronald through the table. And David is ready. And Ronald again showing no remorse. And look at this. Taking Cook to the outside. DDT onto the apron. Give Ronald that, ladies and gentlemen. He is fighting spine buster bomb. Heel kick. This is why they have been the best tag team for so long around the world. Jawbreaker counter. Because of resilience like this. But without a shadow of a doubt, we will have a new tag team champ tonight. And it's looking like it's going to be the two-man power trip on their second turn. Throwing David to the apron. And now, delivering a DDT on a David. But you got to put him through the table. And I think Ronald using the table as a weapon. It's just him against the world. But he's got to position the table. Clothesline. And Cook now dropping him. Elbow by Ronald. Try to go for the spear, but Cook is a master of leapfrog. Throws him to the ropes. And look at this. Kapow! And now Ronald going for this. And David, put that down. Dropping him. And now David with the table. And now he's got it in the corner where he wants it. And now Cook throwing Ronald to that table. But Ronald shows no remorse. He wants the gold. And now we're playing this game. And this is how much those tag titles mean. Ronald said him and Dangerous Dave want to be the champs. That's why they signed with the Wfcw. But Cook with the lights out. Now Cook needs to position that table and put him through it. But Ronald with a clothesline. And Cook pushes him off. And now Cook with the table. Using it as a viable weapon. But the Cook put him through the table now. And where is David going? I think David's going to get the other table. I think they want to put him through two tables. And Ronald with a jawbreaker again. And Cook now setting the table up. The table is set up. And a little zigzag action by Ronald. And again, and Ron, I give him that. He is showing more heart than a damn neurosurgeon. And David with the counter. And Ronald with another one, putting him in the corner. I give Ronald that. He is a master counter when it comes to that quarter. And Cook just throwing them back and forth to the table. And now David throwing them to the table. And they're just torturing Ronald now. It's not even funny. And Ronald going for a DDT again. Dropping the DDT again, ladies and gentlemen. Super kick. And now, getting them back in the ring. Position the table, put them through it. You guys have proved your point. And now pushing them all. And Ronald now looking for the table. And now he has it, but David. Zigzag on a David. Both men are down. He could put somebody through a table. Throwing them into the ring. A spear. Cutting David in half. And now Ronald, you can tell he's trying to get that table set up, but Cook wisely ran away. And now Cook with a table. And now David got the table. And David is looking at the fans. He knows they want to see somebody go through a table. And the table set up in a corner, nice and tight. And now, Ronald at the table. And Cook is looking to put it away. And they have done it. And we have now the new WFCW Tag Champs, Cook and David. They have climbed back to the top of the mountain. They literally put every man through the table. A dominated performance. And now, two bloody messes. For the second time, they are at the top of the mountain. And if you're doing a draft, you want this tag team on your show, as they have shown that they can win TLCs and table matches. And now, ladies and gentlemen, finally, we are at the main event of the evening after a stellar performance from everybody here tonight. We know it's been a long journey for you all, and we thank you for sticking with us. But now, the rivalry among rivalries in the WFCW comes to an end tonight. It is John, the people's champ, ladies and gentlemen. The man that the people chose to be their champion. It is now his turn to step up to the plate and take on Anthony and Dog Bryant. Will Jay New finally claim his glorious moment? Or will Anthony prove why he is that much better than John? To give you all a heads up, the WFCW started with these two, ladies and gentlemen. And now they fight for the biggest prize of it all. I am ready for this. And ladies and gentlemen, let's not keep you waiting any longer.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. And it's for the FCW Heavyweight Championship.
And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the champion of the people, by the people, for the people. The man himself, Jay New. This man says Anthony has been ducking him. And ever since that destruction in the Iron Man match, Jay New has had one thing in his mind: to get back to the top and destroy Anthony. And he has done just that. He has climbed his way back to the top of the mountain, and now all he has to do is dethrone the king on that mountain. And this is what Jay New wanted. He has waited for a one-on-one golden moment. But the thing is, it's inside Anthony's favorite match, the Cell. Anthony is undefeated inside the Cell. He has defeated the likes of John, the People's Champ, King TK. Anthony is the destructive force in that Cell. But now, Jay New, can he be the final piece? Can he be the one to do it? Many believe he has an opportunity to do it. Many believe he is the one. But does he believe it? The thing is, he speaks about it, but now can he carry it on? I'm letting you know, Jay New, you got supporters. You got the fan base. But look at him stretching. This is as big as it gets for him. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the man that runs this place, the face of the WFCW. Love him or hate him, he is the most dominant, the undisputed, the reigning, defending, unbeatable WFCW World Champion, Anthony Ant Dog Bryant. And let me give you a quick rundown, ladies and gentlemen. When every title is on the line in one-on-one matches, he has never, and I repeat, he has never lost. And now tonight, he goes at it again, defending that title again. He says this was his dreams as a little boy. He said this is his moment. He lives for these moments. Jay New, you're in my spotlight. Ant Dog, baby. And now, Anthony must prove it to himself. He must show why he says he is the best. I gotta admit, Jay New In that time that he was climbing to the top, he was preparing himself, learning Anthony tactics, learning his motives. And look at his face. That is the face of a man who wants, whoa, okay, calm down. Who wants one thing. He wants one thing. Look at this man. Look at him. Looking at the people. He is fighting for the people. But this man says, screw you and your people.
Weighing in at 303 pounds, he is the FCW Heavyweight Champion, Anthony and Dog Bryan.
Anthony said it best. I'm not the champ they want like you, John. You're a paper champ. I'm the champ they need. I'm the real champ. And this is where it's all about to come down, ladies and gentlemen. Jay New knows what he wants. He knows that he may never get another chance if he blows this tonight. He wants that belt. The sale is down. It is down. We are just 2 seconds. One, ding, ding, and we're off. And Anthony run out the gate with a running bulldog on the Jay New. And Jay New rolled out of the way. And Jay New, German suplex, releasing German suplex. And Anthony with an elbow, another running bulldog on a Jay New. Anthony finishing move, the Ant Dog Stunner. Jay New, the Jay New stretch out bomb. Clothesline into a quick cover. Jay New wants to get it over with quickly. And now Anthony, knees right to the gut. And then a knee right to the face. Belly to belly by Jay New. And to give you all a heads up, this is a 2 out of 3 falls match. The only way to end this rivalry with these two. Elbow to the face. Hanging Jay New up on that rope. Clip up by Jay New. And Jay New telling Anthony to get up. And now Jay New stomp right to the midsection. Now stomp to the back. But Anthony, knee to the face to knock John down a few steps. And Anthony with the Anthony elbows, talking trash on his way down. John, get up off him, European uppercut. John, Anthony with the nice reversal into a clothesline. And now Anthony with the Ant Dog press. And now Anthony setting Jay New up for the Ant Dog Stunner. Ant Dog Stunner. Anthony got all of it. Anthony trying to get the first fall quickly. 1, 2, and Jay New. You're not getting it that quickly in Jay New eyes. And now John, shoulder, clothesline. My mistake, I thought he was going for that shoulder truck. And Jay New hit him right in his throat. Jay New got him up. Oh, Anthony with the reverse. And all that weight coming down on Jay New chest. And now Anthony with the Boston Crab. Boston Crab locked in. Is Jay New going to attack? Jay New has never attacked for as far as I've known him. And Anthony said he's going to beat the hell out of Jay New here tonight. And Anthony again with the Ant Dog press. And going in for a cover. And Jay New, he knows what it means to be here. And now Anthony not wasting no time in this match. But Jay New was not getting caught with the Ant Dog Stunner for a second time. And Anthony with a clothesline. Counter by Jay New. And Jay New taking his time, trying to get his energy back underneath him. And Jay New got Anthony up. Stretch out power bomb by Jay New. 1, 2. Oh, so close. So close to get that first fall. And now Anthony showing his little wrestling skills. And Anthony trying to pick up Jay New. But Jay New, shoulder breaker. Right hand counter by Anthony. Jay New, clothesline. That's what it's all about. Jay New not giving an inch. Clip up by Anthony. And Anthony trying to get the wind behind him. But Jay New, not on my watch. These two, they know each other so well. They've been in the labs. And Anthony with a clothesline. Another one by Anthony. John trying to get himself. And Anthony off the ropes with one. And Anthony with the ant dog press again. And this time going in for the cover. 1, 2, and Jay New. And Anthony mocking Jay New. He said he's going to beat the hell out of Jay New tonight. And Anthony this time got Jay New up. Dropping him right there, throat first on the top rope. But Jay New with the arm drag counter. And now Jay New taking that big ass head over there. But Anthony, get off him. Jay New, get in there. Anthony with an elbow. But Jay New with the wear off. And Jay New flatlining Anthony onto the canvas. And Anthony, Anthony going up high. Anthony doesn't really go up high that much. But he's telling Jay New, get your ass up. You're in my house. Anthony, but Jay New scouted it. And Anthony with another counter. These two men know each other so well. And now Anthony stomping on that arm. And Anthony, if it don't work the first time, try again till you succeed. Miss with the diving elbow. Stay your ass on the top rope, Anthony. And Jay, running bulldog by Anthony. But Jay New again, knee to the face. Jay New slowly working at his pace. Fireman carry counter by Anthony. European uppercut counter. And Jay New got him up. Jay New, the victory bomb. 1, 2, and Anthony kicked out. Both of these men not trying to give up that first fall. And Jay New wisely rolling to the outside. Wisely. And now they're on the outside, and Anthony throws them back into the ring. But Jay New hit to the stomach. Clothesline, taking Anthony over the top rope. And now it's Jay New. Is he going to fly? Oh, no, I guess Jay New second thought that. I'll just climb over the ropes. Old man status. And Anthony, no, I can't let you do that to me. And John, I can't let you do that to me. And both of these men, nobody wants to hit that apron. They know, like I said, they know each other so goddamn well. Counter for counter, nobody giving a goddamn inch. You guys do know there's a cage behind you, but they just want to get what they want off, and Jay New, get your ass to the ring. And Anthony with that knee to the face. And Jay New, fireman carry counter. Jay New with the arms in the air. And I don't know what Jay New was doing there. And Anthony, oh man. And Anthony setting up Jay New. But Jay New fought out of it again. And Anthony, power bomb. 1, 2. And the first fall has gone to Anthony. Power and Jay New now is got to play catch up. Jay New, but Anthony had the victory bomb scouted this time. And now Anthony talking down to Jay New, telling Jay New you'll never be better. And now Anthony a knee to the face. DDT. And Jay New got the arm up. Jay New with the knee to the head. And Anthony, Jay New with a counter. And Jay New with the stretch out power bomb. 1, 2. And Jay New, it's sudden death. We're in sudden death. And Anthony, Anthony with the Texas Cloverleaf. And Jay New got out of it. Anthony with the side kick. And dog stunner. Out of nowhere. And Jay New. Anthony can't believe it. Jay New. And Jay New now pushing Anthony off. And Anthony going in for a submission. Anthony going in for a submission. And John didn't tap. What the hell? I didn't see John tap. Wait just a minute. I didn't see Jay New tap. Now hold on a goddamn minute. Wait a minute. Here come, Big E's coming. Hold on. Jay Newman never submitted. So therefore, by policy of myself, as the owner of the WFCW, I'm demanding that this match be restarted at 0-0, and the first of 2 falls gets the victory. And Mr. Big E, he just restarted the match. Can you believe that? He just restarted and now we're back at 0-0. And whoever wins 2 falls wins the match. Big E, he must have slipped. And we got a new ref in there now. Did Anthony pay the ref off? I can't believe that Big E just restarted the match. Because Jay New never tapped. He never tapped. And then the ref just called it off. I didn't see John tap. And it seemed like Anthony must have paid the ref off. And now we're getting Anthony Jay New again. And now Jay New, Big E said it himself, there will be no BS going on in the WFCW. And now Anthony with the ant dog press. And now he trying to set Jay New up for the ant dog stunner. And he got all of it on that one. 2, and Jay New with the kick out. You gotta wonder what's going through Anthony's head now, because he was sure, guaranteed that he thought he was gonna win. But the CEO, Big E, has forced this match to restart. And Anthony now has to fight even harder. And Anthony again with the Texas Cloverleaf. The Texas Cloverleaf locked in. And now Jay New, this is your second chance. Don't blow it in my eyes. But Anthony, what you did was dirty. And Jay New got him up. Jay New got him set up. The victory bomb. And Anthony kicked out. And now Jay New setting him up. Jay New, he got Anthony with the counter. And Jay New, he going to the top rope. We got a fallen angel now, ladies and gentlemen. Came from the skies, delivered that devastating knee. And Anthony with a chop, clothesline miss. Jay New, snap German suplex. Ladies and gentlemen, we've seen this before. This is the people's elbow. And Jay New going in for the cover. So close by Jay New. So close. He could smell it. DDT quickly by Anthony. And Anthony now trying to get his second win under him. Clothesline. Picking up Jay New. Miss. And now Anthony with a cheap Jay New elbow counter. Anthony with a counter. Jay New throwing him to the ropes. Got him in the quarter. Anthony with the word of honor to get the counter. But Jay New, not today. Anthony hit him right in that leg. And Anthony with a counter. The longer reach of Anthony. Another one. These two just don't like it. And Jay New dropping him. Dropping him. Jay New with the power. Tossing Anthony from one end of the ring to the other. And Jay New going in for 1, 2. And Jay New, he's getting closer. He could smell it. Anthony right to the knee. Jawbreaker. Jar again with that knee. Going in for another cover. 1, 2. And Jay New got the first fall in this restarted stipulation. Jay New and Anthony. Ant dog stunner. Ant dog stunner. 1, 2. And Anthony returned the favor. And a clothesline by Anthony. But now Jay New, what's he gonna do? Pushes them all. Jay New got Anthony up. Jay New, stretch out power bomb. Stretch out power bomb. 1, 2. Jay New has done it. Jay New has done it. Jay New is the new WFCW World Champion. In a match that we saw conspiracy, a paid ref, Anthony has now fallen from the top of the mountain. Jay New Jay New! Jay New!
Heavyweight Champion.
Victory! He got the victory! Yeah, yeah! The sweet, sweet victory! Yeah! On the third day! And on the third day! Yes, he is! The people, ladies and gentlemen, on a roller coaster of a night, a roller coaster of a ride, we have seen every title change hands. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the WFCW. Thank you for joining us tonight. We will see you all Tuesday at 8 p.m. And if you're not subscribed, I highly recommend you subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Also, hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. It really helps the WFCW grow more and more. Thank you all so much. Good night. Drive safe. And again, we appreciate you all.